Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my Albanian green pea stew recipe, or what we call bizeles. So what I'm doing here is I'm cutting up 2 medium-sized potatoes. If you want more potatoes in your stew, feel free to grab more than just 2. I'm also grabbing a small handful of baby carrots. I'm cutting off the tops and the ends and then dicing them. And of course, you are going to need at least 1 whole onion. Here I'm using a yellow onion and just chopping that up too. This particular onion was so strong and had my eyes burning and stinging, but nothing beats a fresh onion. Clean up your mess, grab the remainder of your ingredients, so your olive oil, tomato sauce, green peas, and bring them over to the stove. Grab your large pot and go ahead and pour all of those freshly chopped veggies in. You're also going to use about half a can of that crushed tomato. So you want to make sure that you're using crushed tomato, not tomato sauce, and of course some water just to get everything to a boil. Moving on to seasonings, I have my oregano, onion powder, black pepper, and paprika. I like my food heavily seasoned, super flavorful, so I use lots of each of these seasonings, but everything is to taste. So if you want a little more or a little less of something, do your thing. Ran out of my oregano. So you'll see me later substituting that oregano with parsley, just because I ran out, but typically I would use only oregano. And finally, salt. So a decent amount of salt there, pour that right in. Again, everything is to taste. And give everything a quick stir before putting a lid on your pot. I'm gonna let this cook for about 10 minutes. Obviously, all the veggies aren't going to be cooked thoroughly, but I want to give time for those potatoes to cook and for that onion to turn a little translucent before pouring in those green peas. I used a whole bag of frozen green peas and several spoonfuls of that olive oil. Give everything another quick stir, and it should look something like this. And now we're ready to add in the rest of our water. So here I'm using about 2 more cups, but if you want your stew to be more of a soupy consistency, then you can add more water. And like I said earlier, I did run out of my oregano, so I'm just grabbing some parsley that I'll be substituting that oregano with and pouring that right in. I'm also going to be doing just a little more seasoning. So here's a trick. If you want your soup to be more soupy, cover your pot with a lid. If you want it to be thicker and more of a stew, then don't cover it, or only cover it for about half the time that it's cooking. Let some of that water evaporate and it'll be much thicker like you see here. And here's the final result. It looks and smells so delicious in person, but even on camera you can see how good this looks. I have my toasted olive bread right alongside my dish, and I am ready to dig in. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. I wish you the best of luck in your recipes and cooking, and I will see you all in my next video.